Hi guys, it's Lindsay from A Lovely Little Blog. Excuse the mess in the background. I actually didn't really have time to um, clean it up or try and find a better place to film right now because I'm kind of in a hurry, but I really wanted to film a quick video about my Clarisonic and give you guys just a little bit of a general review and some different tips and pointers. I've had a ton of personal friends as well as blog readers ask me about the Clarisonic, ask me if I like it, what cleanser do I use with it, how do I use it, all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know about it and my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. So let's just jump right in. I have the Clarisonic MIA. There is a MIA 2. It came out after I got mine. And this is what it looks like, and it's just a little face scrubby. For those of you who don't know, there's a ton of different Clarisonics. They have like an opal or something, and I don't know, but I did quite a bit of research on it before I bought it because I had heard a ton about it, really good things, and at the time my skin was really, really bad, really broken out. I was getting major breakout around my cheeks and around my chin, and it was just really bad. I even called and made a dermatologist appointment. They just weren't clearing up. So I was kind of desperate, and I had heard a lot about this, but I was very hesitant. I feel like I've tried a lot of different skincare products and tools and regimens, and they just never really work out for me. So I was also comparing this to the Olay Pro X, which there's a lot of information online if you look up reviews or some people who have bought both and compare them. And it just kind of seemed like hands down the Clarisonic just blows the Olay Pro X out of the water. And even though the Olay Pro X is like 40 or 50 bucks, that's a big chunk of money to spend on something that is basically the copycat of this brush. They are duping this brush. And this brush is going to be double that price, even a little over. I think I got mine for $119. That's a pretty hefty price tag, but I wasn't aware that there is a 3-month satisfaction guarantee. So there's really no risk. You just try it, and if you don't see an improvement in 3 months, you can send it back and say, this doesn't work for me, and get your money back. So once I knew that, I was pretty much sold on it. I figured, why not give it a try? My dermatologist appointment was like 6 months out. That's as soon as I could get it. So I just figured I'd give it a try. So I ended up buying it one day, and within, I would say, a week max, all these pimples that I had, all these blemishes that would not go away. No matter what I did, they were just like, if one went away, one would pop up next to it, and they were just like clusters of them, would not go away I had these for probably a year, and within, I would say, a week, they were pretty much all cleared up. So this totally blew my mind. I pretty much told everybody about it. So I've had this now for a little over a year, and I ended up canceling my dermatologist appointment because I really have no super big skin issues anymore. This little guy does everything. It's awesome. I love it. It was the best investment in my skin that I've ever made. I would spend it easily 4 times over. I would spend $400 on this, knowing now how much it changed my skin, how clear my skin is. I know this isn't the best camera, but my skin is really clear for me, and I have really sensitive skin, so I'm really excited. And I've also referred this product to quite a few people, and all of them have loved it, and all of them have said that their skin has changed completely. Within just a couple days, they saw results immediately. So it's not just me. And also, if you are interested in this and you're still kind of on the fence, check out YouTube. Just type in a Clarisonic MIA review and watch a couple, because so many different people with so many different types of skin use this and really see results. It's a really amazing product. So basically, here is the head. I have the acne head brush, and there's a bunch of different brushes. I've tried the normal, I think, that comes with it, the sensitive, the deep pore, and now the acne is my most recent one, and I would say my skin is best suited with the acne brush. I've just noticed that my skin's been really clear. That again could change when summer rolls around. I'm not sure But so far, Acne is the best brush for me personally. I have very sensitive skin, and I'm pretty prone to acne. So that's my brush, and then in conjunction, I use 3 different cleansers with it. I don't use the Clarisonic cleanser just because it's a little on the pricier side, and I didn't really notice doing a ton for my skin. It was okay. I actually think that the Clarisonic cleanser is basically a Cetaphil. At least the one that came with my MIA when I first got it. Not the acne cleanser, but the just general Clarisonic cleanser was very similar to a Cetaphil. So I actually just kept using my Cetaphil because I love it. It's good on my skin. It's hypoallergenic and non-comedogenic. So I was comfortable with this. It's the right kind of cleanser. It's a nice creamy, milky cleanser. So I went with this. I use this one a lot. I don't use this one when I have a ton of makeup on or it's been a really long day. If my skin's exceptionally, I feel like it needs a really nice clean, I don't use this one. This one's more of like a morning cleanser or when I haven't had a ton of makeup on, I use this one. It's a little bit more gentle. Doesn't really strip my skin completely. When I do have a lot of makeup on or like I've been at work all day and I feel like my skin really needs a really good cleanse, I use this simple cleanser. This is the Refreshing Facial Gel Wash. And this one I feel like cleans my skin out a lot better than the Cetaphil. It's just a little bit more of a deeper clean. And it works really nice with the Clarisonic. So I use this one probably the majority of the time. I would say 5 out of 7 days a week I use this one. And then I also use this one, and this is a recent one I started using. This is the Mario Badescu, can you guys see that? The Enzyme Cleansing Gel. And I just recently got this from Mario Badescu, and I figured why not give it a shot with my Clarisonic, and I actually really like it. It is, again, kind of like the Cetaphil. It's not a real deep clean, so I haven't been using it. Like I said, I use that simple one so much more because it, well, majority of the time I really want a deep clean. But then sometimes I even put 2 or 3 of them on there. I know that sounds funny, but like I'll take the brush head and I'll put like a squirt of the simple on and then a squirt of like this Mario Badescu one on and use both of them on there. It just kind of really depends on what my skin is telling me and you know how it feels. Is it dry? If it's really like dry and stressed, then I obviously don't use the simple. Even though simple is a pretty gentle cleanser, it does strip my skin a lot more than a Cetaphil or this Mario Badescu. So just depending on how my skin's feeling, what the occasion was, how much makeup I've had on, I try all this. And there's a ton of different great cleansers out there that you can use, but these are the 3 that really work well for me. I just kind of rotate them in and swap them out. I do swap my brush head out. I swap it out every 4 months, not every 3 months. Which every 3 months is what your manual is going to say. When I did talk to the woman who I bought my Clarisonic from, she told me that it's not really necessary if it's in good condition and you clean it, you can stretch it out to every 4 months. So then you only are switching it out 3 times a year. Before I use my Clarisonic, I always wash my face. I have a Biore. Oh, now I'm thinking it's not. I think it's St. Ives actually now. A St. Ives green tea scrub, and I use that first to kind of take off all my makeup, and then I use my Clarisonic, because if I use my Clarisonic right as soon as I get in the shower, a lot of my makeup's going to go on there, and I don't feel like it's really getting past the makeup. So I also don't want to ruin the brush head, so I either use a wipe and wipe my face, or I use like a scrub and scrub it down, and then I use my Clarisonic with a cleanser. So that could be a reason why my brush heads tend to last longer. They don't get very gross or dirty. And then here and there, I do throw them in a load of white laundry. And you're going to want to make sure if you do that, you are washing your laundry in like a baby detergent, like something that has no dyes and no perfumes, all that kind of stuff. I always use that anyway because my skin is really sensitive and I will itch everywhere if I don't use that kind of laundry detergent. So that's what I use. But I will just throw just the head, obviously not the body. And for those of you who don't know, the heads just come right off. So you can interchange them. You can, sometimes just use a deep pour like maybe once a week or something. So just throw the head into, or the brush into the washer with a load of whites with some kind of hypoallergenic, some really gentle detergent, and that will also help extend the life of your brush head. And so that's pretty much my general review, and personally, I love my Clarisonic. It totally changed my skin. Like I said, I canceled my dermatologist appointment. Breakouts that were on my face for months upon months and they were just not going away are completely cleared up. When I do have a breakout, if I kind of focus on that area with the brush, like say I have one right here, I just kind of focus on that one for, you know, a little longer than it says to, I notice that it clears up a lot faster. My skin doesn't feel like, you know, when sometimes when you wash your face, your skin feels really tight and stripped. It doesn't feel like that. It feels clean and it feels fresh and it feels nice. It's really, really nice. My skin has been so low maintenance. Since I started using this, I've recommended it to all my best friends. I've recommended it to another blogger of mine. I've recommended it to a couple girls I work with. And I would, hands down, tell anybody, do not try and skip on the Olay Pro X. If you're going to want to get a brush, get the Clarisonic. Use it for 3 months. If you don't see results, if it's not doing what you want it to do, return it. You get a full money back guarantee. There's really no risk. And if you're anything like me and you have issues with your skin and you are, you know, upset about them and suffering about them and embarrassed about them, then you would, like I said, pay, you know, double the amount, triple the amount to get rid of those. And I really have no issues with my skin anymore. So I love it. I recommend it. I think it's totally worth the money. And I think that's basically it. I do know one thing a lot of people don't know is that when you first get it, you will get a little card. And I think if you go online and you register your Clarisonic, you will get a $25 off coupon off your first purchase, which is basically a free brush head. So that is awesome. I just wanted to throw that out there because I know a couple people that I've recommended the Clarisonic to did not know that. So that's awesome. Definitely do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments below if you use a Clarisonic, if you've considered buying a Clarisonic, why you haven't. Do you use the Olay Pro X? What do you think of that? And would you buy one now? And that is basically it. So have a good night.